The world unfolds as a web of quirks, twists, loops, and blurry edges that defy neat resolution. These tangles thread through every system, from beehives to boardrooms, baked into their very weave. Ironing them out proves futile. They bend, not break, under life's messy rules. Straightening them for comfort tempts the mind, but it's a chase doomed to falter. Rarely achievable, often ruinous. The fuzzy lines drawn to make sense of it all shift with the wind, yet they remain, essential for clarity. Mastery lies not in evasion, but in embracing the snarl, leaning into its chaos, and turning it to advantage. Some tangles, though, turn vicious, wicked knots spawning trouble that clings like mud. They trip up again and again, patterns so familiar they've earned names. Kinks, habits that hook, slides into stagnation, rivalries spiraling wild. These snares litter the landscape, evident in last month's headlines alone. Spotting them isn't enough. Letting them fester grates worse. They demand shift. Wreckage often, pins on stray actors or fluke moments, but the weave itself holds the fault. Shouting, shuffling, or patching edges, those worn fixes, unravel nothing. These are snares, yet also openings. Catch them early, rework the threads, shift aims, adjust pulls, weave anew, and the trap loosens. The snares we face. Pushback, quick patches that flop. Tax breaks for green energy will kickstart. Jobs, boasted Peak Pulsinkin's head analyst Mara Lin. Doubters point to decades of flickering incentives. Jobs spark, then dim. Lila Torres, Global Pulse. 2023 systems dig in, resisting shoves with stubborn loops that hold steady. This steadies a campfire's glow beautifully, but locks in ruts. Factory smog, gridlocked streets, turning into a snare dubbed pushback, or quick patch flops. Fishing quotas overflow nets. Anti-litter drives leave trash heaps. Job grants idle the workless. Countless cases echo this. Clashing aims not the web. Clean air pits residents against factories, regulators, and wheezing children, each tugging their rope. Tighten emissions, and loopholes flare. Air stays foul. Effort stalls. Slacken one side and others yank hard. Spirals lock in. A push triggers a shove back. Trust fades, and tension grips. The toll stings. In 1980s Varna, harvest bans on pesticide cuts spiked yields, then crashed them. Farmers brewed illegal batches, rivers poisoned, illness soared, costs buried gains. Doubling down with jails sparked revolt, toppling the ban. Force can overpower. Iron grip, endless push, but resentment simmers, erupting at a lapse. Or release the dud fix. Spain's 1990s fuel caps dropped, black markets cooled, chaos eased. Peering at the ropes, why they pull, where they not, reveals solar grants might win where bans flop. Lila Province swapped cramped homes for land, outpacing Varna's mess. Best yet, align all to one rope. Post-war thrive, not mere survive. Exhaustion of the shared well. Porsche's council, after squabbles, hiked dock fees with rivals to curb overload. Noted last week's beacon brief. Greed outstrips. Sense in exhaustion of the shared well. A lake rings farms. Each pump shrinks it, but the loss splits wide. One more pull means corn, so all pump, and it's mud. A shared pot, water, air, trails, crumbles if overtapped, users blind to the drain. Tourists trample wildflowers, coal plants smog skies, gain trumps ruin till collapse. Overfished seas, can-strewn beaches, river dumps, same kink. Use spikes, the pot fades, no one stops till it's gone. Breaking free takes nerve. Preach restraint, vivid crashes stir consciences. Split the well, each guards their slice, waste bites back. Lock it down, fees, fines, packs, like Porsche's docks. Honor once held tribes. Today's hustlers need teeth. Traffic lights swapped chaos for flow. Choose a lever. Make it grip. The slump spiral. Rona's slump deepens, warned Thor. Echo 2023. Floods fuel gloom. We know the fix, said Trade Rep Kyvel, but we sit. Schools lag, skills rot, funds dry. Some webs sink slow in a slump spiral. A cafe quiets, a river clouds, morale wilts, each turn worse. High aims, like a thriving shop, dip with sales. Tweaks falter. Gloom skews the lens. Bad sticks, good blurs. Just a fluke. The target bends. This is fine. Effort fades, slump deepens, a quiet choke. A crash might jolt awake. This creeps, melting standards. Rona's despair breeds inertia, not drive. Reverse it. Lock the sights. Peak sales, no less. Chase the best streak, not the skid. July's glory, not May's mire. The spiral can lift. High marks fuel hustle. The climb that bites. Tensions flared in Cairo. Per. The Wire. 2023. A trader's arrest sparked riots. Torched stalls, armed patrols, threats of worse. A spat flares into a climb that bites. One jab, a sharper jab, war ignites. Cairo's tit-for-tat ran feral. Aims shift to beat them plus some. Trade wars slash prices. Ad blitzes deafen, fast, exponential, ending in snaps. Good climbs dazzle, tech races. Bad ones bleed. Cairo's chaos, Cold War arsenals. Step off, drop the torch, or cap it, rules to cage. Neither simple, both beat ruin. Winner's curse. Elites dodge levies. Pulse Daily, 2023. Top earners shift gains, betting on tighter rules. Winning feeds, winning in the winner's curse. First to snag a deal, like a bake-off prize, grabs cash to dominate. One kid with crusts clears the pie fight. Soon, one champ, all else crumbs. A bird hogs seeds, owns the tree. A shop edges. A head swallows markets. Wealth gaps yawn. Poor desks, rich tutors. Unchecked, one takes all. Mix games, new pies for losers, or reset. Tax the hall, share it. Clans feasted to balance. Laws now tilt the field. Crutch collapse. Healthcare spirals. The Signal, 2023. Firms ditch coverage. 50,000 drop monthly, straining schools, taxes. Leaning on fixes till they own you is crutch collapse. A fisherman's haul dips. Motors mask torn nets. Catch soars, nets rot, motors rule, crutch in, backbone out. Buses replace walking, legs weaken. Bailouts prop firms, not grit. Fixes fade, motors break, funds dry, roots fester. Ditch early, mend nets, not mask them. Rebuild before kicking, the stick or pay in pain. Rule dodging. 10 good deeds daily. Max grinned in The Strip, 2023. Dodging a chance. Start tomorrow. Rules breed dodging. Skirt the soul, hug the shell. Chaos blooms. Budgets burn on fluff. Zones cap at 12 acres, so 12.1 spikes. Nut bands ship seeds. Legal warps. Tighten and twists wilder. Rework the game. Rules. Sparking real wins, not fake outs. Chasing shadows. Kale's growth stalls. The Current 2023. Planners aimed for 4%. Cash dumps urge to juice it. Aim wrong, hit it square, chasing shadows. Peg piece to drones, get fleets, not calm. Scores over learning. Pencils race, minds doze. Kyle's 4% pumps cash, not life. Accidents boost wealth, care lags. Aim true, health, fairness, green air, not just flow, or win a hollow race. Interlude. The clockmaker's folly. A clockmaker once forged a gear tower to chime each dawn. Townsfolk raced it, not for time but pride. Rules set size and ticks, clocks warped, all speed, no sense. Fragile, they sang once, then broke at a gust. Fun faded, the race remained.